Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Just Fun Stuff, another Just Fun tour. And today we get the pleasure of touring FERNSWORTH. And FERNSWORTH is a trip to the English countryside. We are talking peaceful, beautiful, scenic. I can't wait. I've never been. So again, we're living vicariously. But let's go ahead, take a look at this map, guys. So, one main house right in the back. It's pointed out right away. Look at this pathwork that's done. It looks like roadways, but there's roadways with ramps in them. So, I'm really excited about that. In the back by the main house, it almost looks like there's some sort of farmland that looks like fields kind of divided. I love that there are tiny little ponds and like waterways all throughout the island. Doesn't look like there's a set residential area. It looks like the houses are kind of put everywhere in and amongst the island. Let's check out our villagers. We have Savannah. There is Eunice, Billy, there's Sherb, Daisy, Shep, Olive, Teddy, Tangy, and Deirdre, and the dream address is down at the bottom. So if you need a getaway from everything and you need a little touch of the English countryside, type it in, come with me, save it for another time. As always, it will be in the description along with the creator's information, so you can go and check out everything that they've done. So talented. With that being said, guys, let's head into FERNSWORTH. We all know, coming out of the airport, it's kind of an indicator as to what the island is going to be like. And just look at it. It's so peaceful. It's so beautiful. I love that the roads are mapped out, but they are dirt roads. Because again, this is just, it's the countryside. I'm not expecting to see lots of paved things going on. I'm expecting to see exactly what we're seeing, and it's so pretty. I'm thinking normally we go to the right when we start, but we're gonna go to the left today just because I saw this house and I thought, how cute do the houses look? They look like little cottages out in the middle of kind of nowhere, but beautiful nowhere. Now the beaches, clearly, are not decorated. We are in the countryside, although I love that there is the beaches right in the front right here. This is kind of like the perfect view. How pretty is this? With the two cottages side by side, and then you've got these roads that are so beautifully mapped out. This is so pretty. Going a little further, I saw in the bottom corner here that this is kind of where, yes, this was a smart idea, because I think trying to get an empty campsite to fit in to an island like this is just not gonna work. It's just, I don't know. It's too bright and colorful, and I'm kind of loving the really earthy tones that are being used in this English countryside of FERNSWORTH. It's just so pretty, and the time of day, it all works. But I think, yeah, the bright colors are not so suited for the island. We did come across a little villager yard and villager house, and look at right by the water. I love this. They've got the boat set up, the laundry right over in the yard. Like, that's so cute, so peaceful. But this villager's home, so we're definitely gonna go inside and say hello. It's Billy's house. And is this? I want to go out on a limb and say yes. I don't think I've ever been into their particular house before. And it's all the cardboard furniture and garbage on the ground and boxes. And you know what? It's a goat. And I feel like that's so fitting, because do goats not eat like tin cans and things? I'm pretty sure they do. Or is that a myth? Or maybe they do. I don't know. I feel like it's fitting. And it works. Okay, we're back out, and let's follow these. Look at how pretty the streets are. This, oh, and you come to a little orchard, and look at the little picnic set up in the orchard. Like this is probably the most calm and relaxed I've been in a while. It's so nice here. I love the dirt tracks where the wagon has been going. That's like one of my absolute favorite paths. We have another villager house here set in the corner. I love the way the houses are done because this feels accurate. Like there wouldn't be these streets of lined up houses not out in the country. They would just kind of be wherever people own these chunks of property, and I think it's so pretty. I don't think I can go anywhere else from here. No. We're gonna go around. Around and down? Yes, around and down. I want to make sure that I don't miss anything. Oh, this is so... What? Oh, you come into a little village. Oh, that is so pretty. You literally leave the countryside just for a brief moment. And you come to this beautiful little rustic village. This is gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Look at the little detail. Oh, I see what they've done here. This little village is what is hiding in behind all of the shops. I was wondering, because if you look at the map in the bottom corner, you can see the museum, Ables and Nooks, and I was like, how's that going to work? That is so smart. They've gone ahead and placed them in and behind all of these beautiful buildings so that they're kind of hidden because, again, those big, bright, bold colors, it's just not going to work on an island like this. But how pretty are these customs? The little path leading up to the doors and the windows. This is so pretty. Got the little bread stand, the newsstand. This little town is so cute. It's not even cute, it's just beautiful and such a smart way to hide everything. What a good idea. All right, we're back out. The little details like this. This is what gets me excited, and I don't know why. It's the tiny, tiny little details. But this little worn path where people would like leave the street and like come and sit down. I think that's so pretty. That whole little view right there. That's beautiful. All right, let's follow the streets and see where it takes us. Look at just the background of this entire island. It's so beautiful. There's no other words. Just absolutely beautiful. And it's so peaceful. The music is right. The time of day is right. The sounds of the little crickets chirping. This is so precious. I love it. And then we come. Okay. I was right and I was wrong. I thought in the top corner that there would be some sort of farmland. And I mean, not to say this isn't rural, but it's definitely a vineyard. And look at how pretty. The table set up with the wine bottles. Then you've got the grapes all laid out in line. Like, this is beautiful. So pretty. Again, just look at the background of this island. Just the landscape. That's the word I'm looking for, not background. The landscape of this island. It's so good. Then you come to this main house and look at the pathwork. Again, as a person that's not good at paths, this is so pretty to me. I love this worn path. I think it's probably one of my most favorites, other than the one with the wagon, but it's very similar path to that. But I love it. The rocks in between and the perfectly placed weeds and the house. You've got the wind. Like, what? That's a postcard right there. It's so beautiful. But we are at the main house. The beautiful main house, might I add. And I think we need to go in and say hello. Well, this is quaint. It looks like the outside of the house looks like it has been here for 100 years. And then the inside looks like people are literally just moving in. Like you've got boxes, beds, like nothing's where it should be. It's just kind of everywhere. It's moving day. They've definitely not moved into this room yet. It is an empty room. Definitely moving day. I feel like every room we go into from this point on is gonna be empty, but I feel like for the sake of exploring, the sake of being thorough, we're still gonna check. So far I am correct. Absolutely correct. All right, so all the views on this island are outside. All of it is in the landscape and the beautiful outside. Although this house, it could go two ways. It could be they are moving in or they are moving out. Or it's like a one-room farmhouse, like those old, really old houses. I do love the roof, the whole look of it. This whole little view is like my absolute favorite. It's so pretty. The little ponds and the little waterways, just gorgeous. All right, let's continue following this path. Now, I don't know if I want to go down or up, but I feel like we need to go up. And we were correct. This is where more of the villager houses are. And look at how just everything on this island, it's just so peaceful. And I don't, is it the colors? Is it the tone? I don't know what it is, but I feel just a calm coming over me. Like I need to be here. This is beautiful. Kind of want to go back to the vineyard. That was gorgeous. This villager's home, and I have a feeling it's going to be the house that they moved in with, but you know what? We still have to go in and say hello. I don't think I've ever been in this house, and this has to, is this the way that their house comes, or is it a laundromat that was purposely made into a laundromat? I do not know. I honestly do not have the answer for this. It feels very laundromat. It's got the radio on the one side, it's got the basket of laundry, the table with the magazines, the drink machine in the back. I don't know. This feels really deliberate, but at the same time, I don't know if it is. It's Eunice, I believe, right? I don't know if it is their actual home. If you know, let me know. Either way, FERNSWORTH has a laundromat, so there's that. I really and truly do love and appreciate that things still surprise me in this game. Because that was surprising. Had no idea. I'm gonna follow these streets again. There's Tangy's visiting one of the neighbors, and just look at these yards. They're so pretty. Could you imagine? Oh, I want to live here. Like, I literally want to. Look at how pretty. The butterflies just adding to it. It's absolutely stunning. I love the wheat fields. I love the little white picket fences. The purple flowers are the perfect addition. I think I saw purple roses too. And I think they're so beautiful. It works. But these villagers are home as well. We are committed. Let's go say hello. Okay, this is Deirdre's house, and I have had Deirdre on Funland, so I do know that this is her house, and I love it. It's giving fall feelings, and I love fall. I'm definitely in summer mode right now, but fall, it's everything, and I love it, and I love this for her. Back out into these beautiful yards. Like, you can tell all these neighbors are all like friends and like they're all family and friendly, and like, because look at the paths worn from door to door, just going to visit, bringing baked goods. I made jam, so I'm gonna bring that over. It's just like the most comforting feeling on this island. I love it. But this neighbor is home, so let's go say hello. It's Shers House, and this is Shers House. Which I never understood. I mean, Sherb he's such a sweet little guy, and he doesn't seem like the rustic log furniture kind of fella. He kind of seems, I don't know, he seems like he needs cute accessories. Now, I'm not knocking his things, because clearly he loves them. They are his things, and he brings them with him wherever he moves. But I don't know, I see him with the cute blue furniture. Following the path, and the path takes me just to the edge of the yard, and oh, the views, the little bikes out, like everywhere you go and you kind of pan up and move around, it is a literal picture. So if you are into visiting islands and doing like little pictures and scrapbooks and little memories of what you're doing, this island is so perfect for that. Just take the pictures, prop yourself in anywhere, and take all the photos. It's so pretty. Like, look at me. Look at my little visit to FERNSWORTH. It's gorgeous. Gonna follow the street. Oh, where does this take me? Were we here? Was I here? Like, there's so many little areas. Okay, we were here, because this is where, this is the airport, right? Okay. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything, and I don't want to go in a full-on separate direction, but have we been up here? We have not. Okay, I want to make sure I'm not missing anything, not one little area. It's just so beautiful. Look at this little picnic area set up, and this little like cabin that's just kind of all by itself, and it's such a little cabin. It has, okay, I know that's a shed, but in my head I'm picturing it like a little outhouse. Like, this is so rural right here, okay? Like, we're off grid right here. It's just, it's giving very old-fashioned feelings, and I'm loving it. So beautiful. So pretty. Alright, let's head back down and around. And we come, this is where we came in at Resident Services. Hi, Luna. Look at the flag on Resident Services, by the way. Have you ever seen a more fitting flag design? It literally looks like the cottage in the back of the island. Oh, this is so pretty. The yards and the houses. Like, look at this. It's so beautiful. I love the little cottage style. I love the little rustic views. Look at that. Everywhere is a picture. And just look at, I wish I could get a better view. Oh, that's gorgeous. In behind and down below, because you get that whole background image of the houses behind and the yards and the trees behind. It's just perfect. We have another villager home though, and we are gonna go inside and just look at this yard. It's so good. It's Teddy's house, and Teddy's giving a very similar vibe to Sherb. which I'm not trying to be judgy of the characters, but I feel like this is more Teddy's thing. I vote Sherb gets cute furniture. But again, they bring their stuff because they love their stuff. And I love the whole log cabin feeling, which is very fitting of this entire island. So, I mean, it really works. Back out, and I just want everyone to appreciate these yards and the little details. Like, look at the little garden beside the house. The perfectly, and I feel like, oh, I can't get through here. I was gonna say the perfectly placed, and I feel like it is strategically placed in some cases, the little weeds that pop up, because you know, out in the country, we're not weeding everything. We may mow the grass, but little weeds pop up. We let that happen. This is just so pretty. Over the bridge, and look at this beautiful little garden. Look at it, with the flowers, the wagons. This is so beautiful. And then down again. Were we here? This is the main cottage. We just went up when we could have went around. I love that it's all connected though, and I love that it brought me back here because that's literally one of my favorite views. It's just perfect. And this is what I'm talking about with the perfectly placed weeds. I feel like they were strategically placed there because they look so fitting. All right, let's follow the streets again. Up. And down. And around. And this brings us back to resident services. I do see that there is another house now. I'm trying to look at the map and think, how do I get there? Well, there's a path, so... And a road! Okay, we found it. Look at these fields! Oh, I didn't see this. This is in the front. Look at the ponds. This is if you came out of the airport and went to the right like we normally do. But look at the little soccer field set up. It's beautiful streets. And then look at these fields full of the green and white flower. Is that not absolutely stunning? There's no better word for that. That is so beautiful. Then you follow across and look at these bridges. Everywhere you go, it's just the most beautiful landscaping. And then the last house that we saw, so simple, just on the edge of the water. This would be, oh, this would be my ideal house. Now, I love the ones that I saw. I love the old cabin. I love the main house. I love the little cottagey style. But there's something about an old cabin that's on the beach. And can you imagine waking up with the sounds of waves coming through your windows? Like, this is my perfect place. I love this. This whole island. Oh, look. You come to this little rural yard. It's like a little cabin, faux cabin that's set up in this yard. You've got the silos, the tables. This is, it's everything. Tea and a book out here on a sunny day. Absolutely. It's gorgeous. There's Tangy. And then back into these beautiful fields that we saw and bring us back to the airport where we came in. FERNSWORTH is stunning. If you are doing any side of or any sort of rural country style island, I think this is so fitting. I think that it's so accurate to an English countryside. Again, I've never been, but I've seen lots of TV shows. And I feel like this is so accurate. And if that's something you're going for, the inspiration on this island is everything. The customs are beautiful. It's so stunning. Definitely come and spend some time. I'm going to go ahead, though, and my tour here. I want to thank you guys, though, for coming and walking and exploring Fernsworth with me. It's so beautiful. If you enjoyed it as much as me, don't forget to leave that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we all know thank you for coming and watching with me, listening to me, commenting, just being here. It's so fun and it makes it so special for me. Thank you guys so much, and as always, you know I'm gonna be back with more Animal Crossing videos.